Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles. With a knowledgeable sales staff and amazing service department, you'll drive away satisfied. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
We're back here on Kick 106.7 from the Gatorade broadcast booth and the Mackey Motors post-game show, joined now by the head coach of the South Central Calhoun Titans, Curt Batta. Curt, again, congratulations. Big win here tonight against a team that knows you guys very well. Talk to me first about Manson Northwest Webster. Third time seeing this team here tonight. Really challenged you offensively tonight.
Well, battle for Calhoun County, and a week and a half ago we played them here in another good game. Early in the season we only beat them by 5. They have outstanding players in Peterson and Sturgis. First team and second team all Twin Lakes Conference type of kids. So, and they knew exactly what they wanted to do. First 2 games, Riley kind of ran rampant a little bit on them, averaged 22 points a game, over 10 rebounds a game. Kylie was able to get in the paint and do some of the things that she does so well in terms of being able to see the floor and distribute to her teammates. So they decided that they were going to let other kids shoot, which I've said it from the beginning of the year. I like the pieces of our puzzle from a team standpoint, and we've preached for since January for Bree and Brenna that they've just got to relax and they got to be able to take shots. And right now we've been preaching at least 10 shots a game, and Bree stepped up. 5 threes, I think, something like that. 15 points, which was huge. So that put us in a position to be successful tonight.
And she really made the difference down the stretch in a game that was a little bit stagnant from the beginning. Both teams, you guys in Manson, committing a lot of turnovers early and not really making any points off of it. Talk to me about what you're talking about in those timeouts, just because it's 20-16 at halftime. There really wasn't a lot of offense going on.
Well, it was the physicality of the game. I thought the first 2 games, when they ran their zone stuff, they're 3-2, and then last time we played them, they got into some of their man stuff. I thought they were the more physical team, kind of the aggressor. So, it's like I told our kids before the start of the game, this is the one game that we really have to kind of grow and evolve from a defensive standpoint. We needed to set the tone. We needed to go out and be able to be the aggressor. And I think for the most part, we focused so much on the defensive end of the floor that it allowed our offensive side of the floor to become stagnant. And I think we used a lot of energy down on that end of the floor, which again, kids were coming down, tired legs, those type of things. So the bright side of it is, we get into a half-court game, we like to be able to run. We like to be able to space the floor and do those type of things. And against a very quality opponent in Manson, we were able to win in the half-court, which is critical.
And ironically, that defense for you late really kind of made the difference, really started to frustrate Manson Northwest Webster and make some kind of sloppy mistakes there. But let's get back to Bree Patterson, too. 4 3-pointers here tonight. That made the difference here in this game late, especially in that third quarter. She doesn't have those 3-pointers. You guys are down 28-29 or 29-30. Talk about her game here this season and how she's evolved as a player.
Well, Bree's been an outstanding player for us. Last year as a freshman, we wanted to try to get her on the floor a little bit more, but a little undersized, didn't match up well with different teams. This year coming in, we knew what type of player that she was on the defensive end of the floor. It was, could she be strong enough on the offensive end of the floor? So, and that's what we preached. Being able to catch passes, being able to be strong enough to get your own shot, being able to get inside off the dribble drive and finish at the rim. And she's really kind of been a kind of breath of fresh air from our standpoint because she's like a sponge. She wants to grow. She wants to evolve. She wants to become that kind of third wheel in terms of what we're doing offensively. And tonight it showed. She just had the confidence to step up, and she hit some big shots for us.
And I'm sure you've already heard Friday night you guys go to Pokey. You will get Pocahontas area. I was at that game last time. Was a crazy finish for you guys. Second half was a little bit stagnant. Talk about the rematch. This is an exciting rematch for you guys.
Well, we're gonna run into the same thing that we ran into tonight. They're gonna face guard the crap out of Riley. They've done it for the last 3 years with the Malone girls. She's a heck of a defensive player. They've got 2 outstanding guards and Carly and Akesa. And then they're just big with Abby, who's kind of a bull in the china shop. So we just got to go there. We got to understand that they're probably not going to get into their press game because in the first half we broke it down pretty easy. Got up to 14, 16 point lead up at their place. They decided to get back in their half-court stuff and slow the game really down, and that's where we started to struggle a little bit. So, but I think tonight was a great opportunity for our kids to grow and evolve. You know, now they're sitting here looking at film, and you got to pay attention to Bree Patterson, who's now going to be sitting in the corner shooting threes. So I think that'll help us space the floor a little bit and do some different things. So Pokey, Coach Mass does an outstanding job up there with his kids. Five senior starters. They've been together since Riley and Kylie have been in 3rd grade, so we know them very well. It's just one of those games that we just got to go in and we've got to execute our game plan and not worry about them.
Well, I'll tell you what, celebrate tonight and good luck coming up on Friday night against Pokey.
Well, I appreciate you guys having us.
Yep, absolutely.